My van life adventure began this past February when I bought myself an empty cargo van for Valentine's Day. Over the next 6 months, I converted it into my tiny home on wheels. I now live full-time in my van, and I gotta tell you, van life is all it's cracked up to be, and more. Let me share with you. After hightailing it out of Alberta, I came upon a heavenly place in the Kootenay Mountains called Radium Hot Springs Bc. I needed some soothing and healing after some personal stress, so Radium really helped a lot with this. The first place I went was the Radium Hot Spring Pools. While soaking in the soothing hot mineral water, I gazed up at the rock cliffs of the canyon and totally let go of any stress.
Okay, come on. These views are just ridiculous. How can it be so beautiful? And it goes on. These are the Kootenays. I'm in the Kootenay Park at Radium Hot Springs. Now this right here, guys, is my idea of a perfect spot. It's out in the middle of the woods. No one else is here. All I have are the birds and this view of the mountains. This is actually an approved spot, but not many people know about it. And yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 spots. I found this, of course, on ioverlander.com. This right here is the worst idea of a camping spot for my mother. This stresses her out. I'm in the middle of the woods alone. Why would I want to do that? This is my jam. So I've been camping in Radium Hot Springs now for 2 days, and I don't want to leave. I've been camping in this great, super private spot right with a view of mountains. Oh my God. Tomorrow I will move from this spot. I heard about another spot that's even more spectacular, if that's possible. So I'm gonna make a little move, but not from Radium. I'm staying here. Alright, so I found this spot on iOverlander, of course, and it said there was a little bit of a steep hill, but that there were some parking at the bottom. So I parked at the bottom, and I'll show you why. Nice flat spot over here, lots of room, all by myself. Here's the little steep hill that they were talking about. I mean, with a motorcycle, a four-wheeler, something like that, yes. But my van going up there, it doesn't even look that steep, but it's crazy steep. Even if I think my van could get up here, I wouldn't do that to her. As if, look, it's treacherous. You know how guys always have to try to prove to each other that they can do it? Well, these two guys were trying to race up that hill. So glad I didn't try that with my van. One guy got up, but this guy cannot. Check this out, guys. 360-degree mountains all around me.
I really enjoyed my secluded spot at the bottom of the mountains and even got to put my hammock and relax. So nice.
All this to myself. So I booked at a campsite for tonight in Radium at Red Street Campground. I figured it'd be good to be able to plug into power tonight because there's no sun today. But yeah, I'm really not a campsite person. I'm in my van now, surrounded by people, screaming children, kids running around, people everywhere. And I came here because there was trails with hot springs.
So I went hiking to find these hot springs, but I discovered that the hot springs they refer to in the pamphlet for the campground is just the city pools. So the same ones I went to like 4 or 5 times. I love them, but I thought these were wild springs. The quest for wild hot springs continues.
On the highway? Really? Oh my goodness.
To get from one town to the next in this part of the country, you need to cross mountains, and that means snow and avalanche guards. Kimberley, BC was a little town just past Cranbrook, and it was definitely worth going. I found a spot out in nature, just how I love them. This is my view that I had in the morning. And then it was my birthday. So what did I want to do for my birthday? Drive 5-6 hours to Nelson, BC. I love the healthy vibe in Nelson. Such a beautiful place. And the trees getting way bigger now. Tune in next Monday when I get to my most favorite city so far on my trip. Had so many magical adventures here. Where is it? You'll soon find out.